Hi everyone, good evening. Welcome back to my session. In today's session, we are going to cover few different arithmetic questions for your upcoming examination. As you know that definitely you can expect 10 to 15 questions from arithmetic part only. So if you want to solve any questions related for arithmetic based, you must good at all the concepts. You should cover all the concepts in quantitative aptitude. Once you guys are good, definitely you can able to solve any questions related to the arithmetic. So if you guys are new to our channel, just subscribe and share this information with your friends who are preparing for the different examinations. Definitely our content will help your preparation guys. And try to answer this question, and don't worry, each and every question I will discuss along with the concept also. So I will teach you concept and the way you how to solve the question in the examination also. So kindly support our channel and share this information with your friends also. Yes. So we will see this information. See, understand this data guys. See this information. A company has three employees ABC. The salary of A is 8 by 15 times of salary of B, while B's salary is 60% of C's salary, and the average salary is 40,000. If 139 projects are assigned among them such that the product of their salary and the corresponding number of projects they receive are equal, then how many projects are assigned to A and C together? Guys, it's a combination of two different concepts. First one, you must good at the concept of ratio and proportion, and we have along with the averages concept also. It's a combination. If you know both the informations, then only you can able to answer these kind of questions. See, understand the first comparison. So there are two persons in the comparison data. The salary of A is 8 by 15. 8 is to 15, and the B salary is compared with the C salary. They mentioned that B salary is 60% of C salary. Is number with a 5. We are changing those values. Now it become 15 is to 20. Then observe that comparison. B values are 15. Then ABC ratio is 8 is to 15 is to 20. And the average salary is 40,000. See, what about the average? Average is all about sum of observations divided by number of observations. Just go through that how many units of average they got. 8 plus 15 plus 20. Then the total sum value is equal to, so this is 25. Now sum of these values. See, 8 plus 15 is 23 plus 25 is 48 divided by 3 is equal to 16. Now compare this value. If 16 units is equal to 40,000, what about each unit now? See, 4 fours, 4 10,000. Now each unit is exactly equal to 2,500. Now here each unit is equal to 2,500. See, what about the amount of A? 8 into 2,500. But this is not our question guys. That's why we are not multiplied it. So if you want B's amount, 15 into 2,500. If you want C's amount, 25 into 2,500. But this is not our question. Now we have another comparison. See this comparison. If 139 projects are assigned among such that the product of their salaries and the corresponding number of projects they receive are equal, salary and product, the corresponding number of projects they receive are equal. Now observe guys. Amount of A is 8 into 2,500. And let us assuming that A got number of projects are A. B amount is 15 into 2,500 and B got B number of projects. And C got 25 into 2,500 and C got number of projects are C. And they clearly mention that all are equal. Now it is application of equal ratios. Now 2,500, 2,500, 2,500 means 8A is equal to 15B is equal to 25C. It means, see guys, this calculation does not require. Why? Because our question is completely different. That's why try to eliminate this calculation. Why? Because Question is not at all related to the amounts of individual person. Question is all about how many projects got ABC. That's it. That's why you can eliminate this calculation. If find the ABC ratio, A is to B is to C. Let's find the LCM of 8 is to 15 and 25. 8, 15 and 25. Let's go through the LCM. So 15 and 25 LCM is 75. So common multiple of both 15 and 25 is 75. Now what about the LCM of 8 and 75? If we go through the further simplification guys, see common multiple is exactly 600. Now 8 become a 600. 8 become a 600 is exactly equal to 25 times. 8 is, sorry, not 25 times. It is again. 8 into 25 is 200. 8 into 25 is 200. So 8 into 75 is 600. It's a 75 times. B value. So 15 is exactly 40 times. 25 become a 600 is exactly 24 times. The ratio of the project should be distributed accordingly 75, 40 and 24. Go through the sum. 75 plus 40 plus 24. Total sum value is equal to 139. See, in our information, we are going to distribute 139. If 139, we are going to distribute A got 75 projects, B got 40, C got 24. Here the question, how many projects are assigned by AC together? AC together. 75 plus 24, then the answer becomes 90. Guys, this calculation does not require, try to eliminate. If the question is related for what is A got how much of amount means answer is 18 to 2500. But the question is not about the amounts. The question is all about how many projects they have got. So A got 75, B got 40, C got 24. So according to the question, AC got total number of projects of 99. Is it clear? So if you understand that, eliminate this calculation. Now let's see this question. Question from time, speed, distance. Speed is equal to distance by. Now see, a bus traveling at 60 km per hour goes city A to B in X hours. The same bus traveling at the same speed, goes from city C to D in Y hours. The ratio of the distance between city A and city B and the distance between city C and D is 4 is to 3. The bus traveling at 60 km per hour covers 90 kilometers more than distance between C and D in 7.5 hours. Find the sum of x and y. Let's understand that. Let's take the city A and B. Here the speed is 60 kilometer per hour. So let's take the other city C and D. They mentioned that same speed 60 kilometer per hour. To cover this city, traveling same speed it goes for 5 hours. Let's see. A to B they covered in x hours. This is y hours. You know that distance is all about speed into time. So we have that information. Next one, see here the distance is already given. So distance ratio A to B, C to D. So what about the distance ratio here? So A to B, C to D. So they already given distance ratio. So distance ratio is all about 4 is to 3. This is the information we have. Okay, we have one major data guys. This is the comparison. The bus traveling at 60 km per hour to cover 90 kilometers more than Distance between C and D in 7.5 hours, guys. In 7.5 hours at a speed of 60 kilometers. So how much distance they covered? Distance is equal to speed into time. So 60 into 7.5. So 420 plus 30 is exactly equal to 450 kilometers. So we should understand that if the bus traveling at a speed of 60 km per hour to cover 90 kilometers more than the distance between C and D. See, C and D has a certain distance. In 7.5 hours, they covered X plus 90 kilometers. In how many hours? 7.5 hours. Now you should understand that, see, X plus 90 is equal to 450. Then X value is equal to 360. Then you got the distance between C to D. C to D distance exactly equal to 360. If 3 units is equal to 360, then each unit is multiplied with a 120 times. Same way, distance between A to B, again it is multiplied with a 120, then it becomes 480. Then we got the distances also. Now the question, what is the value of x and y? See, what about the x and y? If distance is 480, speed is 60 km per hour, it takes exactly 8 hours. Same way, distance between C and D is 360 at a speed of 60 km per hour. It takes only 6 hours. If x is equal to 8, y is equal to 6, then x plus y is equal to 14 hours. So is it clear? This is major one, guys. The bus travel at 60 km per hour covers 90 km more than the distance between X city C to D in 7.5 hours. It means in those 7.5 hours, it running at a speed of 60 km per hour. So what is the total distance? This is 450. Now then 450 is distance more than 90 kilometers more than distance between C and D. Let us assuming that distance between C and D is X. In those 7.5 hours, it covered 90 kilometers more. Then the total value is 450. Then X is equal to 360. Then we'll go for the comparison. Then the total value of X plus Y is 14. Is it clear? It's the most important point you should understand from this question. Is it clear? Please let me know in the comments. Are you able to follow this? Guys, so please like our video. If you like our video, it reaches to the maximum number of people. Here, we'll go for next question. So try to answer this question. Now see this question from data sufficiency. Let's see this question. The probability of that the player named Alex can make a successful goal is 1 by 4. What is the probability that another player Jordan can make a successful goal? Okay, first information Alex for a successful goal is 1 by 4. Probability of unsuccessful goal is 3 by 4. We have this information. Okay, let's find this question. Which data is sufficient to get that answer for Jordan can make a successful goal? Let's take statement 1 alone. Is it sufficient? When both Alex and Jordan attempt to score a goal, the probability that at least one of them will succeed is 3 by 8. One of them will succeed. It means, see, if Alex successful the goal, definitely Jordan is not. Case number 1. If Alex is not, definitely Jordan is. So at least is all about minimum to maximum, both. Both are successful in the goal. Then the total number of cases is 3 by 8. But we don't know the data. But we can go through the other case. So other case is total probability minus both failed. Why? Because we are excluding this case out of 4. Then the total probability is 3 by 8. What about the none? So none value is all about 1 minus 3 by 8. 1 minus 3 by 8 is equal to 5 by 8. See, what about the none? See, Alex missed it and Jordan is also missed it. Then the total probability is 5 by 8. So Alex missed it in 3 by 4th of probability. Let's find the Jordan. So here it is exactly 2 times. Jordan is missed the goal. Probability is 5 by 6. So we can conclude that successful goal for Jordan is 1 by 6. Yes, 1 is alone is sufficient for our question. But don't choose that option. You have to verify the secondary case also. So 1 is absolutely false. We can identify that for successful goal of Jordan is 1 by 6. Let's find the second one. When Jordan attempts two goals, probability of he succeeded in making both is 1 by 36. For example, case number 1, he succeeded, and the total probability is 1 by 36. So it's all about j into j. If j square is equal to 1 by 36, he succeeded exactly equal to 1 by 6. Yes, if you take statement 1 alone, statement 2 alone is sufficient to answer the question. Guys, don't choose both. So here the meaning of both means we have to use both the data together, but we are not using both the data set together. We are taking statement 1 alone, yes, it is a sufficient. We are taking statement 2 alone, yes, it is sufficient. That's why if alone is sufficient, then you have to choose your option is either statement 1 alone in statement 2 alone is sufficient to answer the question. But most of the students they are trying to choose the option both statements are sufficient. That is wrong option. Here the exact meaning of both are sufficient means we have to use both the data together. If we use both the data set together, then we can say it is a sufficient. But we are not using both the data at a time. If you take one alone, if you take two alone, yes, both are sufficient. If you take those data sets alone, then we will get that answer. That's why you have to choose instead of both as either or. Is it clear? It's the most important option. Still, you are solving this question, but you guys are choosing the wrong answer, guys. So remember that if you take statement 1 alone or statement 2 alone is sufficient to answer this question. Next. One more question. Let's see this data. Try to answer this question. So again, tell me that which data is sufficient for a question. This question. Let's check with the question data. See the average number of players. You know that average is all about sum by number. Average number of players in team A and team B is 50. Team A, team B, average is 50. What about sum? Total number of people in both the teams is 100. Number of female players in team B is 25% more. And you know that this conversion 25% is all about 1 by 4. Guys, learn all the conversions in the percentage topic. That's the most important in your exam. So 25% is more than the number of female persons in team A, which guys, which is always refers about team A. Team A has total 25 female players. Okay, let's find the number of male and female. Number of male and female. They mention that team A number of male persons are 25, 24. And we have a comparison. Team B number of female persons are 25% is more. It's all about one fourth. See, one fourth of females in team A is 24, right? So here 6 members are more. We can conclude it that team B number of female members are 30. Now the average weight of all the players, guys. Average weight, average weight of average weight of all the players in team B is 35. Okay, so average weight of all the team members is 35. Then what is the average weight of all male persons? So this is the question you have to answer. What is the average weight of all the male players in team B? So that's our instructions. Let's go through that. Which statement is sufficient to answer this question? Let's take this statement number one. The average weight of all the female players in team B is 3 kg less than the average weight of all the players in team B. Guys, you know that average weight of all the players in team B is 35. So female average is clearly mentioned that 3 less. So we can conclude it that this is 32. So we can conclude it that if it is 32, definitely what about the other average? Can we concluded that? So we can't sure, guys. We cannot. We are not sure. Why? Because we know that the number of male members in the team. If you know this data, then only we can conclude it the remaining average. That's why statement one is not at all sufficient for our question. See, we don't know the number of male persons in team B. We don't have any data. That's why statement one is not at all sufficient. Let's take statement 2. There are total number of 22 players in team A. So number of male persons in team A is 22. Yes. Guys, this information is also not at all sufficient to answer this question. Why? Because they are talking about only team A strength. So they are not talking anything about team B. So we need a proper comparisons. Now that's why statement 1 alone is not sufficient, 2 alone is also not sufficient. Let's combine this data. If you combine this data, we know that team A total number of people exactly equal to 46. So we can conclude that number of people is exactly equal to 54, right? Out of 54, if female is 30, definitely male is 24. Now we know the strength, we know the average, we have an overall average. Definitely we can able to answer this particular information, guys. Yes, we can calculate the average weight of a male. So how you are going to calculate it? By combining both the informations. That's why in both statement 1 and 2 is sufficient to answer this question. So choose the option. Yes, the data in both the statement 1 and 2 is necessary to answer this question. So if you want, what is the value of that? It means see 24 into x, 30 into 32, and the total strength is 54 is equal to 35. Just go for the calculation, you will get value of x. But this question does not require the value. This question is required whether the data is sufficient or not. Yes, we can say that both data are sufficient to answer this question. So choose the option A. Is it clear now? Let's answer this question. So see a box containing two types of fruits, apple and oranges, in the ratio of 3 is to 4. A child takes out, let's take that m number of apples from the box and decreasing the total number of fruits by 20%. So 20% decreases means finally it left with the 80%. After that, he taken out, let us take n oranges, leaving the number of apples equal to the number of oranges in the box. Then which of the following options satisfy two blanks in the equation? You understand this information. A box having apples, oranges. Number of apples 3x, number of oranges 4x. Let's take that. We are taking m apples, 3x minus m. If you take m apples from the box, it is decreasing total number of fruits. Now, how many fruits are there? So here number of apples are 3x minus m, oranges is 4x. Then the total is equal to 80 percentage. You know that 80 percentage means 4 by fifth of total number of fruits in the basket. How many initially there? 7x. So this is an important calculation. Let's go through the simplification. So this is all about 7x. So 35x minus 5m is equal to 28x. Okay, let's find the value here. 7x is equal to 5m. Okay, equation number 1. Let's take the another data. After he taken out n number of oranges, you know that how many oranges are there in the basket? 4x. Now we are taking n number of oranges. If we take n number of oranges, then number of apples and oranges are equal in that basket. See how many apples are left. So we already know that we are taken already m number of apples, right? Then how many are left? 3x minus n. Final equation, x is equal to n minus m. Let's take that x is equal to 5 by 7 of m is equal to n minus m. If we take m other side, 12 by 7th of m is equal to n. Then m by n ratio is 7 by 12. Another question, which of the following options satisfy that? See, we are finding that what is the m is to n ratio? 7 and 12. So let's take the, can you go for multiples? 7 into 2 is 14, 20, 12 into 2 is equal to 24. So we need, yes, we have that 14 and 24. So this is into 1, into 1, into 2, into 2. Let's go through that. 7 into 3 is 21. 12 into 3 is 36. Let's check with the next numbers. 21 and 36. Yes, we have that number. Next one, 7 into 4 is equal to 28. 12 into 4 is equal to 48. So we have 28 and 50 is a wrong answer. So if you go for further numbers, okay, let's go through the remaining also. 7 into 5 is 35 and 12 into 5 is 60. Yes, that number is not available. Next one, 7 into 6 is 42 and 12 into 6 is equal to 72. Yes, both are wrong. Then the suitable answers are 1 and 4. Both 1 and 4 is the correct answer. Is it clear? You have to understand that statement. That's an important point in this question. Let's go to this question. Quantity comparisons. So you will get one value in quantity 1. So if you go for the calculation, you will get another quantity 2. Then you have to compare that which one is greater or smaller or equal. So you have to define the relation. Guys, don't forget to like our videos. If you want this PDF, you can download from my Telegram channel. I will update this PDF after this live session. Search V2V VK. You can get my channel name, Vision to Victory Content and Updates, and follow us and you can download the material. I will update all the notifications and all the updates related to for your competitive examinations in my Telegram channel. And this is my Insta ID also. Search Vision to Victory in Instagram. So connect us if you have any queries related to your preparation. Feel free to reach us. Definitely, we will help you out in your career. So let's go for this quantity comparison. So mission A, B working together, they will produce the product batch of products in 30 hours. If A and B, it takes 30 hours. If mission B alone manufacturing the same batch in 70 hours, B alone in 70 hours, then how many hours will it take a mission manufacturing the batch alone? So we have to identify that how much efficient it is. Let's find that what is the batch capacity? It's L.C.M of 30 and 70. Let's take that L.C.M is 210. So 30 become 270. In every hour it produces 7 units. 70 become 210. It will produces 3 units. So here efficiency of A and B is 7. Efficiency of B is 3. We can conclude that efficiency of A is 4. Now the question here, how much time does it take to produce one batch for mission A? So you know that we have to produce 210, efficiency is 4. It takes how much of time? 210 divided by 4 is equal to 52.5. So it takes exactly 52.5 hours to produce the batch. This is all about quantity 1. Let's see the quantity 2. So find the value of P. 75 percentage of 75 percentage is all about 3 by 4. P percentage P by 100 of 30 is equal to 84 percentage of 84 percentage of. So let's take that. See, we can delete the percentage directly. Percentage is the common, right? So let's do one thing. So take the direct value 3 by 4th of P into 30 is equal to 84 into 25 minus 20 into 60. Let's go for the calculation here. 5 is the common. So 5 times, 5 4 times, 5 6 times. Let's go through that again. We can't see anything is common. Yes, we have a 3 common. 3. So 3 twos, 3 eights, 3 20s. Now finally see, we have again 2 times 3 times 3p by 2 is equal to 28 into 5 is 140, 4 into 20 is 80. Now 3p by 2 is equal to exactly 60. This is 20, then p value is equal to 40. You got p is equal to 40. Now here a value is 52.5, 52.5. So other value is 40. So we can conclude that quantity 1 is always greater than quantity 2. So that's the relation you will get. Next. So go through this concept. It's all about boats and streams. Simple concept of boats and streams, guys. If boat travel along the stream, so boat travel along the stream is all about downstream. In any downstream, boat speed is added to the stream speed. That's why we are using addition symbol, U plus V. Second information, boat is travel, again is the stream. Boat is travel, again is the stream. It's all about upstream. In any upstream concept, definitely boat required more stream than this, more speed than this stream. That's why boat speed is greater than the stream speed, U minus V. So both travel along the stream is downstream. Again is the stream is upstream. So downstream is all about addition. Upstream is all about subtraction. This is all about both and stream concept. So you know that speed is equal to distance by time. So time you can interchange distance by speed. Guys, don't forget to subscribe and share this information with your friends also who are preparing for the different examinations. Definitely, our content will help their preparation. Guys. So kindly support our channel. Definitely, we will come up with more videos for your upcoming exams. Now see this data. A ferry traveled 20 kilometers downstream. 20 kilometers downstream. Downstream means along the stream. And 15 kilometers upstream, u minus v. And the stream speed is 3 kilometer per hour. 3 kilometer per hour. And what should be the minimum speed of ferry for the trip to take less than 8 hours? Guys, we need time is less than 8. Better to go with option verification. So 7 plus 3 is 20. It's a 10. 7 minus 3. 7 minus 3 is 4. So definitely this value should be less than 8. Yes, one is absolutely false. Second one, 20 divided by 4 plus 3 is 7. 15 by 1. So definitely it should be greater than 8. So 2 is not at all possible. Third one, 20 by 8, 15 by 2. So it's all about the 7.5. So definitely these values should be more than 2, right? So 7.5 and more plus 2 is all about more than 8. So that's why this is also not possible. That's why perfect answer is 7 kilometer per hour is possible. Try to answer this question. It's all about time, speed, distance again. Time, speed, distance. So it's all about speed is equal to distance by time. So try to answer this question. We have to identify that what is a k value and q value. Let's go through this data. Two buses X and Y can pass a street light in 6 seconds, 9 seconds. Bus Y, whose length is k percentage more than the length of the bus X, passes over 110 meters of long bridge in 20 seconds. While moving in the same directions, bus X overtakes bus Y in few seconds. Speed of bus X and Y are in the ratio of 6 is to 5. Which of the following options are true? Guys, you need more concepts here. Yeah, the speed of X and Y, let us take that 6A, 5A. We know the speeds. First data says that it's all about street light, guys. Street light. And they clearly mention that speed of bus X is equal to distance traveled by that particular street light in a specific time. Speed of the bus X is 6a, and the distance is all about the length of the bus X divided by time is equal to 6. Then we can conclude that length of the bus X is 36a, length of the bus Y is exactly equal to. So 5a is multiplied with a 9 is equal to 45. We got the length of the buses. Next information, guys. Here bus Y, whose length is, so bus Y length is 45a, right? 45a. Is k percentage more than the bus length of the bus X? What is the bus of the bus length of the bus X? 30a and k percentage of 36a. Now go through the calculation here. 9a is equal to k percentage of 36a. So a cancel. 9 become a 4 times. 4 exactly 25. Then we got a k is equal to 25. Let's check the option. Yes, we have k is equal to 25. But we are not sure q is 81 or not. You have to calculate. Why? Because we have none of these. If you don't have any none of these, based on the K value, you can choose the option. But we will continue the concepts here. So we got K value. Next one. While moving in the same direction, bus X overtakes bus Y. Guys, you have to apply the relative speed concept. So relative speed concept. See, relative speed concept says that relative speed is equal to distance means length of the bus X and length of the bus Y divided by time taken to overtake that. Now time is equal to q seconds. Length of the bus X and length of the bus Y is exactly equal to 36A and 45A divided by. Next information, we know that relative speed, if two objects are traveling in the same direction, relative speed is difference. See, what is the speed difference here? A. Then Q is equal to 36 plus 45 is 81A divided by A. A cancel, then you got Q is equal to 81. Then the suitable answer is the most important, guys. You have to apply all the concepts in time, speed, and distance. You have to apply the normal speed. You have to understand what is relative speed. You have to understand that where you are going to consider the lengths, where you have to apply the calculations. This is most important. Hope you understand this question. Let's move on to the next one. Now see, the area of rectangular park with length 70 meters is 3,850 meters. If y plus 150 number of tiles of a size 2.5 meters into 2.2 meters are needed to cover the entire park, then what is the difference between the birth of the park and the value of y minus 150, guys? Here the area. Area is all about length into width, 3850. And we know that length is 70. Let's find the birth value. 0, 0 cancel. 7 is multiplied with 55 times. Then B is equal to 55. And we know that entire area is 3850. And we have to take the tiles. So number of tiles size is 2.5 into 2.2. And this is exactly equal to number of tiles is exactly equal to y plus 150. See, number of tiles is all about total area divided by tile area. So total area is 3850. Tile area means length and breadth is already given 2.5 and 2.2. And they clearly mention that and total number of tiles is y plus 150. Go for the calculation here. Let's take that this is all about 25 into 22 and it's all about decimal. We have to take 100 in the numerator. Next, just stick with the calculation here. So 25 is exactly 4 times, right? Next one, 3850. Again, this is exactly 2 times and this is all about 11 times. Next, 11 is exactly 3 times. 11 3 is 33, 11 5 is a 350. Then here y plus 150 is equal to 700. Then y is equal to, it's all about 150. Yes, we have 150. Then what about y minus 150? 550 minus 150 is exactly equal to 4. But here the question, what is the difference between the birth? So we know that birth is equal to 55 and 1 minus 150 value is equal to 400. We need a difference value is 345. 345 is the difference in this question. Let's go through this question. Concept of interest. Now see, if rupees P is invested of, see P rupees is invested of the rate and double the time compared to Q. So investment is P and investment is Q. This is all about investment. investment is P and Q. So we will talk about rate. So here they clearly mention that rate of P is off rate and time is double. Let us take that this is 2x, this is x. So rate is in terms of percentage, right? Time. See what about the time? Time they mention that double. Let's take that 2y and y. See what about the interest they got? So this is all about 2p x y. This is also 2q x y. So this is all about interest. Now let's go through this information. If the difference between the total amount earned is 18,000 and 4,000 rupees interest at the same rate as P and the same time as Q earns a simple interest of 1600. See what is the value of P minus Q divided by 2. So we have these connectivities. Now let's see. If the difference between the total amount, guys, what is the total amount? P plus 2P xy is the total amount. Amount is all about interest plus investment. See, B amount is Q plus 2QXY. It means if you take P common, 1 plus 2XY. Q common, 1 plus 2XY. So we know that P plus Q, 1 plus 2XY is equal to 18,000 rupees. We have this information. Okay, let's go through the another comparison. If 4,000 rupees invested, so we are invested 4,000 rupees at the same rate as P. So what is the rate of P? X. And for the same time of Q, what is the time of Q? Time of Q is Y. See here the investment amount, rate is X, time is Y. See they got the simple interest of 16,000 rupees. So 4,000 into X into Y is equal to 1600. So double zero cancel. 4 10 times, 4 times. So this is all about 5 and 2. Then XY is equal to 2 by 5. Let's substitute here. P plus Q 1 plus 2 into 2 by 5 is all about 4 by 5. 2 into 2 by 5 is equal to 4 by 5. 4 by 5 is equal to 18,000. Now P plus Q is all about 9 by 5. Guys, for your understanding, while I am taking all the steps, understand that. Then you got P plus Q. Guys, sorry, this is all about difference, right? Not some difference they given. Difference. So difference is all about 10,000. If difference is 10,000, P by Q minus of divided by 2 is all about 5,000. Let's understand this question. So clear? So understand all these comparisons. Guys, this is for you. Try to answer this question and post your answer in the comment section. You have to identify that which of the data is sufficient to get the market price of this cycle. Let me tell you market price. See, market price is all about, see, selling price of article is completely depends on market price into discount multiplier. Let me help you out. If discount is 20%, discount multiplier means 80%. If, if you subtracted discount from the market price, it's all about selling price. There is a two different ways to calculate the selling price. One is market price minus discount. Second one, cost to price. This is another way of calculating selling price. Is selling price is equal to cost to price into either profit multiplier or loss multiplier. Otherwise, see, cost to price is more than the selling price, definitely it is a loss. That's why loss is equal to cost to price minus selling price. If cost to price is less than selling price, definitely it is a profit. So that's why profit is all about selling price minus cost to price. You have to know this information. and try to solve this question and post your answer in the comment section. So which of the data is sufficient to get the market price of this basket? So hope you enjoy the session. Guys, try to share this information with your friends and download this material. I will update this material after my live session in my Telegram channel. Search B2B You can get my channel as Vision to Victory. Follow us and share us. So share this information with your friends also. So we will come up with more content. Kindly support us. Until the next session, have a nice day. Good day, guys.